Life on the road is unpredictable, and it
looks like we don't only have a broken toolbox, now we have a broken tire.
Making sure our home is not
a safety hazard
is a full-time job, but we managed to squeeze in some fun on some new kinds of lines. We're Chico and Maurice, and we're exploring North America in our self-converted box truck. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. It's free and it's the easiest way for you to support us.
Maybe we show YouTube why I'm detaching this box. So you see this gap here, this should be attached to the ceiling, but if you also see the ceiling, there's giant holes in the ceiling. It was pretty amazing to have this thing when we bought the truck, but it was not so amazing in which shape it was already, so I think it's time to retire it. And we got luckily a new one off Kijiji, and I'm gonna mount it today.
Yeah, this box was already giving us some trouble because, as you can see, water just gets in it. All the stuff that we put into here gets super duper dirty. And when the couple came to sell us that box, the new one, they were like, wow, you must have been like keeping your eye on this. You like pounced on it. I literally had just posted, and we're like, no, I think we just got lucky there.
Which one are you holding?
Sorry. I was wondering why there wasn't any pressure. Watch your toes. Look at that.
No.
That was our makeshift patching on top to cover up the holes.
Time has been so hard and nice, my friend. Sun goes down like we get back again. It always ends up breaking, but everything still works out in the end. No matter what we call it, no matter what we call it, we don't know there's no way we'll ever get it. Wind just blows, but we keep on standing.
And it's raining.
No.
Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us now. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us.
Why are you taking it back down?
I have to drill some new holes, so I can't access for drilling otherwise.
How's the drilling going?
This one is through. Next we need this one.
Are you ready for take 2 now?
Ah. Got it. Only took us 2 hours 45. Nice.
And we had lunch.
And we had lunch. Time to pack back up. It doesn't move when I touch it. That's very reassuring. I'm actually super happy about this thing because it makes it very easy to pull out stuff. So not only is it safe now, it won't fall off anymore, it's also more convenient and higher quality. Yeah, very happy about that. So,
yeah, you can see on the back of the box.
Yeah, here's actually like the entire weld
The entire
broke
weld.
all the way to here already. So it was only a matter of time until it would go brake all the way to the front. That was definitely a safety hazard.
All right.
I don't want to explain to my insurance why there's a box on the highway.
Over the next few days, we kept filming to a minimal so we could enjoy the sport climbing in Skaha. We made some camper van plum cake, and Chico tried not to die.
Oh, this is a big specimen.
Almost got bitten by a giant rattlesnake. Go to Skaha, they say. That was like the first time I've ever encountered a snake, let alone a rattlesnake, that close. I think I placed my foot within 2 feet of it, and it just started rattling and hissing, and I was like, ah! Like, obviously melted away. But yeah, I guess be careful when you're around here. We also celebrated Maurice's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yay! I don't have another hand. We gotta clap. Yay! And craziest of all, we made some new friends and they gently encouraged us to get on the High Line. Man, a few words. Any words?
Only when I'm scared.
We were just gonna go for a hike, and then next thing you know.
Oh yeah.
Nice. It took several hours before I built up the courage, but I knew I'd regret it if I didn't at least try. Obviously, we weren't as good as the pros. Good morning.
Good morning. Looks like we don't only have a broken toolbox, now we have a broken tire. So I wanted to rotate our tires for winter, and I found a delamination on one of our rear tires. Like, there's a nice blob and the thread is really thin, and yeah, generally our thread is also very thin. Like, we driven 13,000 kilometers and it looks like they're on the brink of being done. So I'm not very happy with these tires. I don't know, we'll see what the dealer says. And hopefully we get them under warranty, but actually not too hopeful. Really, let us know. Is this a warranty case?
Well, why don't we show you guys what the
Verdict
situation of the tire looks like.
That's what I'm saying. Here it's sitting at 8 millimeters. And once it's down to 5 millimeters, we have to change it.
So we have
3 millimeters left in the front.
Okay.
And then the back, it's even worse. In the back, it's 6 millimeters. You can see here 4 out of 5, and we are sitting at 6. And then the delamination is on the other tire. There's a huge bump where you can see all around. You can actually feel the bump here too.
And then this part is very worn.
Yeah.
You compare.
To roll here.
That's about
Maybe
2 millimeters there.
so
And you go up here,
it's like 5 or so.
it's like 5. So what to do?
Not very faithful that we see any money from Pirelli or anything at all, but I'm gonna try and back their customer support and see what they say. I just got off the phone with Pirelli, and all their customer service did was to send me on their website, find the nearest dealer, so I guess we'll go to the nearest dealer.
That's a really good customer service.
Yeah, they're highly trained professionals, trained in not dealing with you.
Not dealing with customers. Great.
Let's see if OK Tire deals with us. it gets really thin, right? And yeah, you see in the little bubble. So and these tires are not old, like we bought them last year in Feb. All right, this OK tire was really okay. The gentleman Ed was very nice to us. He took time to take a look, and yeah. The verdict is we got a pair of, or like all four, really old tires from 2011. So they had some old stock. I guess that's why we got them pretty cheap. But little did we know that that also, yeah, probably is the reason why they wore out quickly, or like at least this delamination happened.
One thing that we learned is you have to look for the DLT
Number.
It could be on the outside or the inside of the tire. There's 4 digits. The first 2 digits is
The week number.
and then the last 2 digits
is the manufacturing year.
So it was, our number was 4011, which means these tires were born in 2011.
Well,
I think what we are most upset about is that had we known that the tires were from 2011, we wouldn't have bought them in the first place. We wanted to get brand new tires, and we wanted to pay a little bit more money for them because we wanted to avoid this exact scenario, having to replace them less than a year later. So I guess that's what we're like mostly upset about. It's not necessarily about the money, but when we discovered the problem last week, it was already stressing us out on our minds. And then when we realized that, okay, we actually do need to get these tires replaced, it was the start of the Canadian Thanksgiving long weekend. So nobody is open during the weekend, and of course not on the Monday. And then on the Tuesday, everybody's in to get their winter tires on. So it's been a bit of a hectic few days. And then what was your lesson learned, Maurice?
well, there's a learning curve to everything. Like, I'm not the car guy, so I certainly didn't know to check the tires for their age. I thought they have the studs on there new, but turns out they've been sitting around for, yeah, 9 years at the time we bought them. So that's something I'm definitely gonna check when we get new tires.
We're on our way to the GM dealer because they do have a set of the same tires that we have, and the game plan is to replace 2 of them, which means that we will also have the spare tire that we've been looking for. So that's the silver lining out of all of this. I'm learning so much about cars. It's
Yeah.
great. Just, you know, my jam. The next door. We already have to be back at 8 a.m. tomorrow. But they have our tires. We're going with different ones this time.
No. Same price. Let's see if they're better. Now I'm really curious about this number though. If that's the number. 3611. Some GM used parts dealer. So let's see if they have a rim for us. Birthday present.
Your birthday present. Yeah, those guys were super nice. Now
Yeah.
they've told us that we have to go to Tofino and that we have to go to Costco and get the Moritz Icy Squares chocolate. And they're like, wow, you've not had that chocolate yet. So now I feel a little embarrassed, but we have our spare tire, which
Oh, I'm so dirty.
does that look better than our...
This looks really nice. Looked a little bit around what like recommended ages of tires are, and usually manufacturers recommend not putting tires on if they've been older than 6 years after manufacturing date. Like, that's of course always a number where they like play it really low, so to be safe. So I would say, yeah, 8 years are fine, but we got them at 9 years. So I feel a bit, I don't know, tricked on, I guess. You can clearly see, also you go, here's the normal one, and then it goes into this bulgy portion.
How do these tires feel?
I feel way better.
It's not rocking. I thought the rocking of the vehicle was normal. The truck usually rumbles. Like
Well,
there's like
you might
there's like a wobble.
The wobble, yeah, the wobble is gone.
I thought that was just normal.
No, that wobble was definitely from our delamination.
So what's our next step?
Yeah, I'll have to mount the tire under the truck so we don't carry it with us in the box. Now we go to my second favorite place, Home Depot. I still don't like their prices. I wish they were cheaper. Isn't it so awesome? All this great music at the Home Depot. Better get started.
Is this a good spot for us to be parked and working?
Why?
I just feel like there's a lot of traffic on this.
I'll be sitting under the truck. Give me a camera.
Oh.
The goal will be getting this tire underneath here, and for that I'll have to take out this bar that held up our ramp back in the day.
So we're on our way to, we don't know this guy's name.
No, I didn't even ask.
You could, oh no.
No.
He offered us the use of his tool shop. We followed our new friend to his place, but clearly the city had other plans in mind and were ripping up his sidewalk. So we did our work where we knew best, the public sidewalk.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Perfect. Look at that. Gotta figure out how to. Oh, now you can bring itself up.
I don't need. Because then it's rubbing on that piece.
Oh, that one's not so easy to take off, is it?
No, that would be for the plasma cutter. Getting serious here.
That was smart.
But that's the little piece. I don't think I can wrap it in that corner.
I don't think so.
Oh, I see what you did now. Super smart.
Yeah, now I can ratchet it up. Let's see
Center itself and then.
where it folds itself too.
Yep, exactly. Very good. There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
I can't hear you.
Perfect.
So everybody, thank you, Ryan,
Yeah.
for letting us,
welcome.
feeding
You're
us
welcome.
beer and a workshop and tools.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sometimes you need it. I think you would have got through it without me.
I think
You just
so, but
might have been there.
I'd probably still be sitting there.
Yeah, maybe eating dinner at McDonald's.
Right, yes. Yeah, thanks so much, Ryan. This was really helpful. He offered to give us some tools and a very well-deserved hacksaw, or what's it called, reciprocating saw, and an angle grinder, and I could make a quick job of all the metal that was in the way and mount the tire. And as you saw, it sits so perfectly in that little nook now.
yeah, it was so helpful to have an extra set of hands that actually knew when Moritz needed something and give you
Oh,
advice
that too,
when
yes.
like the blade got stuck, because I'd be standing there with my GoPro being like, "Babe, you need any help?" But yeah, he also offered us some beer, so we're nicely hydrated now, and
Yeah, now we gotta make plans for the rest of the week.
I'm just like, my heart is so full right now. so full, so grateful. It's moments like these, we're like in no rush and just getting to like meet people. He's also a big camper, building out his own Airstream trailer, which is totally awesome.
Unfortunately not on YouTube.
Yeah, we're like, hey, you can be on YouTube. So
Yeah. This was a very good day today.
yeah, this turned out to be a fantastic day. That's your word.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
So now that our tires are fixed, our spare tire is mounted, we can finally head off to Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver.
Vancouver Islands.
Yes.
Yay! Yeah, we've been stuck here for quite a few days, so I'm really excited to get moving again. So yeah,
See you over there.
see you over there.